Welcome to today's class. This is called Unity, and that name should already make you feel more consolidated and stronger. So whatever you interpret unity to be, not only unity in the world, but unity in your body. Let's take that, inhabit it, embody it, and feel strong in this practice today. Let's start off on your back. And we, of course, will feel our strongest when we get our glutes going. So let's establish neutral pelvis, keep the neck long, and press into the floor to lift up into a low bridge to start off with, getting the glutes going. So we'll fire up the glutes, check in with the low belly, so everything in the webbing of the abdominals is pulling together, and then wiggle your right foot more to center. Prepare, get unified around this right hip as we unload the left foot and come into a one-legged bridge. And you can bring that left leg up to help out. So reach up with the left leg to help the energy in the right glute. Use your right hand in any way to get more firing of the glute, right? So all parts of the glute are contributing here. You can put your right hand on the front of the right ASIS, this pelvic bone, and use that as a reference point. Push down into it a little bit and then lift up with that right glute. Really make that right glute sing, all right? Start off with power in the glutes. Then we'll bend the top knee. You can use your left fingers in the hip crease because we want the movement at the hip as you rotate that left femur, the thigh bone, in and out. It's external rotation, the left thigh goes out, the foot goes in. Internal rotation, the thigh rolls in, the foot goes out. You have naturally less range of motion in your internal rotation, and you might feel that it is even more restricted. And notice when you do internal rotation how much harder it is to hold that right glute steady, but at the same time, it fires up your right glute a bit more. So you do that a few more times. Mobilizing in the left hip, firing in the right, getting a unified front here, and then step the left foot down. The right leg will lift now. Fire up the left glute, right leg reaches up. Feel the lengthening of the right leg help out this left glute. You can bring your left hand to the front of the left pelvic point to really make that left glute charge up. And that's a feeling of the glutes. We want them charged up. Not just being strong, but being ready to fire and to fire quickly when we need them for movement and for stability. Now bend the top knee, that right knee, put the right fingers in the hip crease, and then same thing here, rotate in the hip. Rotate out and then rotate in. And notice how this side feels compared to the other. So unity is about everything, everybody and everything showing up. And sometimes we show up with a little imbalance. So just noticing, like maybe this side is easier to move or maybe it's not. But giving yourself more feedback, more tools to help out that imbalance. Last time, we'll bring it back. Step the foot down and then bring the feet together. The inner parts of the feet will press together and the knees will open a little bit in this external rotation. Don't let your knees just flop open. You want to keep the glutes charged up and lift a little higher. So this actually makes your glutes work even more because you're using both extension and external rotation properties of glute max here. Keep that in place as you stretch out your wrist. Hands come up like you're holding a tray. Pull on your right hand. Exhale it out. Keep the glutes firing. Switch hands, pull back on the left hand, glutes stay firing. Notice if one side seems to be dipping out a little bit more or one side is doing too much. Try and find a unification across the workload from both glutes. Then we'll bring our feet back to their starting position with the thighs in neutral, and then lower all the way to the floor. Keep your feet on the floor, hands come behind your head, and the elbows are in. Huge breath in, exhale, lift up off the shoulder blades. We're going to pick the left knee up over the left hip, kind of like you did in your one-legged bridge, and hold there. Feel the webbing of the abdominals pull in. And then put the left foot down. Inhale and lower. Exhale, lift up off the shoulder blades. Right knee over the right hip. Hold. Right foot comes down. Inhale and lower. Exhale, lift up. Left knee over the left hip. Hold there. And now we'll rotate the hips. So externally rotate, left thigh rolls out, left foot comes in, and then tap your left heel onto that right knee. Bring it back to neutral. Do that one more time. Externally rotate, and then tap that left heel onto the right knee. Hold steady through center. Back to neutral. Step the foot down. Inhale and lower. Exhale and lift up. Right knee over the hip. Externally rotate the right hip. Tap that right heel to the left knee. Hold it strong in the center. Come back to neutral. Do that again. Externally rotate, tap the heel to the knee. Back to center, step it down. Inhale and lower. Exhale, lift up off the shoulders again. Left knee over the left hip. Opposite direction. Here we go. Internally rotate, hold. You can't really tap it anywhere, just hold it there. Come back to neutral. One more time. Internally rotate, hold strong, come off the shoulders. Back to neutral, step it down, and lower. Exhale and lift. So we're unifying in the center as we move the hips. Right knee over the right hip. Internally rotate. Small movement, big feeling. Back to center. One more time. Internally rotate, hold strong. Back to center and step it down and release. So should feel a lot of good stuff in the center and the core there. We're going to come around on all fours. So shoulders are over the wrist. We just warmed up all the abdominal core. You're going to keep that really steady and make sure the knees are in closer than you think as opposed to too far back, because that'll help you control your pelvis. We're going to start with moving the left hip, externally rotating, so lifting it and then internally rotating it and bringing the left knee in toward the right knee. Externally rotate, we'll pick up the left hip and then internally rotate. Keep doing that movement, not collapsing or hiking in the pelvis, and also not bringing the leg behind you, but really straight out to the left. So keep the knees in line with each other. Left knee to the right knee as it internally rotates. Externally rotates, the knee comes up. Internally rotates, it touches. And stabilizing through the center to feel very unified, making the arms work to feel unified. Two more. It doesn't have to be a big feeling, but we want the movement to be controlled and supported from the rest of the body. And we'll bring that left knee down. Now do it on the right side. Right leg goes straight out and we open it, and then we roll it in and touch knee to knee. And open and knee to knee. If you feel any clogging in the hip, pick up the belly more. And knee to knee. And externally rotate, and then bring it in. Lots of focus. The movement's happening in that right hip joint. We spin it, pulls it out, spin it, pull it in. Two more. It's a lot of work to do it without anything else sinking. And then we'll have the knees come down, coming into dolphin pose. Woo. Forearms are down, option to have the fingers interlaced. Release the head, puff up between the shoulder blades, and then lift up. Now all that work that we've just done in this short amount of time should already make you feel like you've got more connection through the center of the body. Let the neck relax. Keep lifting in the low belly as you lift the left leg up. Toes spread, press the floor away with the forearms so the head isn't dropping down, but you're lifting it more away from the floor. And just get this real feeling of unified energy from ground through the body, through this top flying leg, and then step that foot down. Right leg lifts, spreading the toes, press into the floor, lift in the front body, reach from that right glute to the right foot, and then step it down. And you can take a pause here. Now, if you want to add some music, you can go to my Spotify playlist. And Blast Off is the song playlist we'll be using. You can also do this in quiet or do your own music. But we'll come to the front of the mat, getting your music ready, and you can start it in 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, spine stays long. Step the right foot back, lower the right knee, top of the foot. Inhale and arms lift. Hold the belly in. Hands plant, step into plank. Feel unified in the body here. Exhale, lower the knees and lower slowly. Pull back for cobra, inhale. Exhale, lift into down dog. Slide your right foot forward, lower the left knee, top of the foot, inhale and arms lift. Pull back with the right foot. Hands to the floor, slide the back foot in, exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Lengthen the side body. Exhale, hinge. Left foot steps back. Lower the left knee, but not the toes. And let's let the arms roll. So shoulders roll here. Pick up the arms and mobilizing the shoulders, the shoulder blades. Hands to the floor. Step back for plank. Exhale, lower the knees. And then lower slowly. Keep the head of the arm bones away from the ground. Inhale, pull back, cobra. Exhale, lift into down dog. Left foot steps forward, lower the right knee, but not the toes. Arms are down, and we'll roll here. Holding the right glute strong, and then the hands come down, slide the back foot in, exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Right foot steps back, lower the right knee, but not the toes. Stay like this. And then we'll roll the shoulders again, firming that right glute just a few times here, mobilizing the ribs a bit more. And then the hands come to the floor and lift into three-legged down dog. Left leg lifts. Hold strong and feel the weight in the hands. Open up the hip like you did on all fours, so nothing else will change as you just open the left hip and bend the knee. And then internally rotate and bring the left knee toward the right knee. Externally rotate, open up the hip. Internally rotate, left knee to the right knee. 2 more like that. Just mobilizing the hips, everything else stays unified and strong. Open up the hip, and then the left knee comes in. Hold the left knee in internal rotation, then lower it to the floor like a gate-like position. Spin the right foot so the right foot turns toward the right here. And the right arm comes up in the air. You can certainly bring the right arm over the ear if that feels nice, and let the head release. Big exhale. So I'm working that left glute to stabilize and the right hip to open. 2 more breaths. Good. Then as we spin back around, we're going to bring the feet in toward each other and the knees wide like a Baddha Konasana, and then lower. So the heels touch each other, the knees are out to the side. We're going to press the floor away and then lower to the floor. Add a cobra here, pulling back with the hands, and then press the floor away. Keep the heels touching, low belly in, and lower. Pull back, inhale, and exhale. Push the floor away. Squeezing the heels together, hugging the belly in.